Now the next type of indicators, that are olfactory indicators. Now what do you mean by olfactory indicators? Olfactory indicators are based on sensation of smell to identify the nature of the substance. That means this indicator is used to identify the nature of the substance by its smell. So these are called olfactory indicators. For example, onion, clove oil, vanilla extract. You know vanilla extract, which is used in vanilla ice creams, that is called vanilla extract or vanilla essence. Clove oil means long tail, long oil. So these all are which are used to identify by smell. These are called olfactory indicators. Now the next is, how do acids and bases react with metals? How do acids and bases react with metals? We know that whenever metals come in contact with acid, it gets corroded. There is a corrosion takes place on metals. So the first question is that how do acids and bases react with metal? So the reaction is given over here. Whenever acid it is react with metal, what form? Salt form with the evolution of hydrogen gas. So when a bases react with metals, what is formed? Salt is formed with the evolution of hydrogen gas. Now in both of the cases, what are formed? Salt is formed with the evolution of hydrogen gas. Now how will you identify that the evolving gas is hydrogen gas? To identify the evolving gas is hydrogen gas, we will do activity here. This is a figure 2.1, which is reaction of zinc with dilute H2SO4 acid and testing hydrogen by burning. How will you test it? Now this activity we will do. Take about 5 ml of dilute H2SO4 acid in a test tube. It's a test tube. Here acid is added, that is H2SO4, and these zinc granules are here, zinc granules, and it is a diluted H2SO4. Now we are using two words here. One is concentrated and the other is dilute. What do you mean by concentrated? The word concentrated means, though word we have concentrated or dilute. Concentrated is that in which acid is more, or dilute is that in which water is more. So these are two words which we are using here. Concentrated is that in which the amount of acid is more as compared to the content of water, or dilute is that in which the content of water is more as compared to the content of acid. So if we have to dilute the concentrated acid, then what we do, we will add water in that, so it becomes dilute. Now we are taking here dilute H2SO4. It's a delivery tube. It's a container in which we are taking soap solution. Whenever zinc react with H2SO4, there are gas is evolving here from delivery tube. This gas is passing through soap solution. Now whenever the hydrogen gas is passing through soap solution, there is a bubbles formation takes place. It's a bubble. These are the bubbles formed here. These soap bubbles filled with hydrogen gas. In these bubbles there is a hydrogen gas. Now whenever these are the bubbles, these are come in contact with the burning candle, they all burst with a pop sound. That means it creates a pop sound and all the bubbles get burst. So it indicates that the bubbles containing the hydrogen gas. So it confirms the presence of hydrogen gas. If in the examination it comes a question that how can you identify that the evolving gas is hydrogen gas, you can write there this is an activity given in 2.1, in which whenever zinc granules react with H2SO4, then the evolving gas is hydrogen gas, and to identify the presence of hydrogen gas we can test it with the burning flame of candle. So the reaction which is taken place here, acid plus metal give you salt plus hydrogen gas. Now here acid we are taking, that is H2SO4, or metal that is taking zinc, then what is formed? ZnSO4 plus H2, that means ZnSO4 zinc sulfate, that means salt is formed with the evolution of hydrogen gas. So it's a reaction taking place here. Now the next reaction, whenever base react with metal, then what will form? Salt with the evolution of hydrogen gas. So the reaction is, whenever zinc react with base, the base is NaOH, that is sodium hydroxide. It's a base. Whenever it reacts with zinc, what is formed? Na2ZnO2. It's a sodium zincate with the evolution of hydrogen gas. So it's all about the reaction of acids and bases with metals. However, it is given that such reactions are not possible with all the metals, because all metals are different in reactivity series. Some of the metals are more reactive, some of the metals are least reactive. So there is a sequence of reactivity of metals in the periodic table. According to that, these reactions are not carried out with all the metals. So these all are about the how acids or bases react with metals. Okay students.